Welcome, everyone, to this episode of Unavoidable Adventures in Aging, where Sue and Shan, two Midwest, well-past middle-aged sisters, discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly of aging. With a little humor, a little heart, and occasionally a little frustration, we'll explore the unavoidable adventures we experience as we move into our golden years. Yeah, golden years, my ass. Just a note to our listeners, this podcast reflects the opinions and experiences of Sue and Shan. The main purpose of this podcast is intended to entertain. There I am.
There you are,
All
here
right.
I am, and here we go.
And we are all together. Who's that from? The Eggman from that Beatles song. Never mind. We are recording in the morning today, and I'm not a real morning person, so we'll see how this goes.
This could be our problem right away.
Yes, it could be. All right, this week, here's our little disclaimer, whatever. If you do not like our political shows, this is going to be one of them.
Yeah.
We understand if you don't want to listen, you can turn us off now.
Yep, wait
But-
for next week's.
Wait for next week's. But we are going to be talking about the No Kings rally
Absolutely.
today, and we were both fortunate enough to take part of that. And that's where the title comes from, 2 in 7 million.
People.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Across the nation. And then there were 16 or 18 countries that had them too.
Yes.
Oh.
They weren't small ones either.
No, they weren't.
The ones that were in different countries were as large as some of our big cities.
So I was here in Alliance, and there were like 100 people.
Right?
And still, you can't poo that.
No, not at all.
Those are 100 like-minded people in a very Republican area.
Very much.
And so it was important. And I don't think I felt the importance of that until I got home afterwards and started scrolling and
I agree.
seeing, oh my golly, and when they announced that number, 7 million,
7 million people.
there was a feeling of hope and
Yes.
pride that I haven't felt for a long time. And I really want to hold on to that feeling.
Yes. And we're going to discuss that too, because it's not over.
No,
We're just getting going.
it's not.
And
Yeah,
we've got to know that. Everybody's got to know it. It's only the beginning
yes.
of the fight that we're going to have to,
Oh,
Fight.
I know it.
or, yeah, I don't want to say fight, but the
I think it's going to be,
It's
though,
gonna be a fight.
unfortunately, it is.
It is.
And I think that's what scares me is the other thing that I was so proud of that was that in those 7 million people, not one arrest
Correct.
from the No Kings people.
Exactly. And if we need to do fact check on that, I've already done it.
Oh, good.
So I found that in the New York Times, and it says not one was arrested in New York Times. 100,000 people at Times Square
Yes.
and not one arrest. And then the Atlantic also said there were no arrests of the protesters.
Exactly.
There were a few of the opposite side
Right.
trying to make trouble.
Yeah.
We're not here to make trouble. We are peaceful.
Yes.
We are. It has been billed, this last one, No Kings 2.0, the largest peaceful protest in American history. And peaceful, peaceful, peaceful.
Yes.
We're not out to duke it out in the streets.
No.
We want to do it according to what democracy has set forth.
Yeah.
That's all we're asking,
Yeah. Yeah.
is just do it according to how it was all set up by the
Right.
founding fathers.
Yeah.
Quit doing whatever you want and tearing down whatever you want,
Yeah.
Trump. No,
It-
you've got to go by the law.
And ones who and I just use the word MAGA because I don't want to say Republican. You're a Republican.
I'm a Republican, yeah.
But you don't follow that line of thinking. So I'm going to use MAGA. I want to ask them, why does this make you so angry?
Yes.
Here are all these people peacefully protesting, and I saw one film of this guy walking along beside him saying just terrible things, and he ended up chasing somebody and falling down. But so that part was funny.
I love that part.
Yeah. But I thought, Why? Is it because, and I'm sure it's because you know.
Yes, I agree.
That this isn't right. Or I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
but
deep within their hearts.
Yes.
They've got to know this isn't right.
Yeah.
Any event, we kind of jumped right into this, didn't we?
Sorry, did you have
I don't
some
know, did we? I don't know if I had any preamble.
I don't know.
There's a preamble, but
yeah,
okay,
yeah. And
no, we're talking about No King's Rally.
That's right.
And current politics. That's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, and the feelings and
one of the signs, and I will end up probably making one for me because we could go on and on, couldn't we, with the signs that we saw either locally.
I've got a few that I want to read later, but
Tim and I weren't in town. We were in Minnesota, so we went to Chaska, Minnesota, and that one there was like 3,400 people on that one. It was huge. It was so cool, unbelievable. But Tim, we were there for 2.5 hours.
Really?
Yes. And when we all went, we said, "Oh, we'll stay for about an hour and then we'll leave." And when we were leaving, it was starting to thin down, but there were still a lot of people. And they had started on the other side of this 4-lane busy street. And they had a lot of yellow vested people to tell you where to stand or not stand and that kind of thing. You'd walk a little ways and there was a little ensemble of about 4 guys playing music. And a little bit further, there's another man. He's got a wireless speaker on his sign and he's playing music. Another guy's going up and down. He's got a megaphone and he's doing the chants, and everybody would respond.
Yes.
Everybody would respond. And again, ages from little babies that were on their backpack or front pack kind of things on to, we got to see a lot of older people. It's interesting how many older people we're seeing than you and I, right? Even older. And in their walkers and wheelchairs and canes, and
they've been through this
before. Been through it. And they know what's right.
Yes.
So that's where we were. We were in Chaska with sister-in-law, brother-in-law. And so we weren't in town, but we had somebody in charge in town. And so we got a few of the stories locally. So one of the stories locally that I enjoyed is that there was actually a man that was driving through town, and we are on a highway when we do ours. It's our downtown area. It's a highway that goes through there. And he saw it. He went around the block, parked, came over and said, "Can I stand with you?"
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
so he had talked with one of our people, and they said, "You bet." And there's the signs. He grabbed a sign, stayed for the whole thing.
Oh, my golly.
Wasn't even from here, just passing through.
Oh.
And knew.
Oh.
For an hour and a half, I better do this because this is important stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, gee.
I love those stories. We've seen the stories, too, because the pictures are abundant. You don't even have to have Facebook to start seeing all the different rallies and signs. And
Oregon, we love you.
Oregon,
Portland.
thank you.
Gee. And what better way to demonstrate the idiocy of all of this is to have a bunch of people in inflatable, and it was a party.
They were having fun.
They were dancing and music, and one night they had the rollerbladers, and they called together a special naked bike ride.
Oh, yes.
That what's his name was so appalled by. Johnson, is that it?
Oh, is that who? Okay.
I think so. And the worst of all of this is they had a naked bike ride.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so everybody did it in their own way, but yet it was a celebration.
It was a celebration. And being with my sister-in-law, at one point she said, "I just can't get the grin off my face."
Yes.
Yeah. I thought, no kidding. And they marched in June, we marched in June.
Right.
And now our size here in town was the same. I think we would have had more. Amazingly, it was homecoming weekend, and it was a band day for the high school and middle school in a different town, which is a huge calling. Yeah.
Yes. And it was cold.
And you guys were cold?
It was the first really cold. I wore my winter coat. It had started out rainy, and then it was so windy. People were fighting to hold their signs in the wind, and so it was rainy and cold and windy and cloudy, and yet 100 people showed up.
100 people.
Old people who shouldn't be out in that weather.
Absolutely. okay, let's talk about the fact of all these people spouting off that we got paid to do this.
I have not been paid for June.
I have not been paid.
I want to find out who I can complain to.
To get our paychecks.
And then can they let us know when this paycheck is coming?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll give them a couple weeks. That's a lot of people to get. 7 million people. That's a lot of
That
checks
is a lot of money.
distribute.
Yeah, I suppose.
It is.
Could take us a little while.
It could.
In June, there was just 5 million.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
Now there's 7 million.
Yeah.
And of course, then one of the signs I'm going to make sure we make, and that is, no, I do this for free.
Yes. Yeah.
I do it
Yeah.
for free.
What was the other one I saw was, at this point, you'd have to pay me not to protest.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that
was
one.
Another sign that I saw.
Okay, we got to remember. So next time we have a sign
Yes.
making
Yes.
event, we got to make that one.
Yeah.
I
So-
also enjoyed. I saw 2 different times. One up in a small town in Alaska, and the other one it was East Coast, where there's one single person
Yes.
standing.
Yes.
Oh,
And whoever took their
dear
picture.
hearts. Yeah, yeah.
So maybe there were
one.
2.
One was a selfie. You could tell was a
Really?
selfie. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, dear heart. Right?
Yes.
It just does your heart good.
It really
It
does. And there were
does.
how many
You're-
different rallies across? 25?
2,700.
2,700.
2,700. That was up considerably. I'm trying to think how many there were. Maybe it was over 2,000 in June, but not 2,700.
Yeah.
And in June, I don't remember seeing anything about other countries doing.
I don't either. I don't either.
Yeah, and so we work through, because I'm a member of Indivisible, and I'll tell you what, we're going to make sure that Shelley gets all these onto a link for anybody that needs it. We're not over. There's a lot to do. NoKings.org, Indivisible.org, either one of those. Go sign up. Look, so Indivisible, again with No Kings, oh my gosh, I got to tell you, they had... On No Kings, you can actually type in nokings.org/partners. 275 partners with the No Kings. That was like all the different Indivisible groups, but it was also
Was it like companies?
Planned Parenthood. There was, God, I'm trying to think. There were some banks. There was some religious organizations. They're partnering because they know how important that was.
Yeah.
And so they're giving their name and they're saying, we're behind you and we're doing it. Now, I don't know if there was monetary to help with anything, although when I was reading on Indivisibles, amazingly enough, pretty much everything has been advertised for free.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
it's getting out there in social media, it's getting out there in mainstream media, saying this is what's going on. So it's
You've got
amazing.
donations, right, that you use to
We do, yes,
get the stuff for signs?
We do.
So
we
no,
do.
we're not paid individually. We have to
Yeah.
keep saying that.
Yeah.
But people have donated money
have.
to, not to individuals,
No,
but
to this envelope,
materials.
this envelope that I keep, and I put the money in there, and then whoever's going to go buy more posters or magic markers or
yeah.
water.
Oh,
That's the
sure.
other one is
Right.
the water.
Water.
Then I hand them that envelope and they go, and I have all my receipts. If
Okay.
anybody wants to look to see what we've
Yeah.
spent, I got all my receipts.
Yeah, yeah.
But so we do. And again, it's that I'll pay to be here.
Yes.
It wasn't even that I ever asked originally for any cash, but somebody said, here, we aren't going to be here. Here's
But,
$20.
yeah.
Somebody else said, we're going to need more poster boards. Here's some money.
Yeah.
I mean, it just,
Yeah.
oh gosh, yeah. It just rolls in. It rolls in.
Yeah.
rolls
and just
in.
the support. Yeah.
It does. And so with Indivisible, No Kings, all the others, we did do, there was a couple different ones, but for Indivisible, I think they even said if you don't do this, it was online 90-minute de-escalating tactics
Oh,
video to watch. You had to take one of them. There was at least 3. Some were a little bit shorter. You could go in
I
and
watched
just
one. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did the de-escalating one. That's the other part of all of this is they want to make sure that we're as safe as we can be.
Yes.
That we can keep it peaceful. So they're going out there, all these entities, 5051 is another one. Women's March is another one. There's so many organizations to look up and be a part of. and learn more, but they're all about the peaceful. And so they're making sure that we have the tools that we need to make sure that we keep it low key and peaceful,
And so-
how to
yeah.
de-escalate, how to even contacts to make, like with your police department and whatnot ahead of time.
Yes.
We always do. We've been very lucky, or show my gratitude here. With the city, I call the city clerk. We talk. She gets all the information. She gets contact phone numbers, and then she emails that to all the department heads in the city. So all the department heads, the park and the streets and lights and police, and all of them know where we'll be, what our time is, and here's some people, if you need a quick phone call, call us. They've always been really good about that. And then we also make a personal contact with our police chief.
Yes.
And the police department, now I wasn't here for the last one in June, but I haven't heard much different on ours. They go by about every 10 minutes.
Yeah, they would just drive by.
Cruise by.
And I know, too, you were telling me there were a couple bad accidents or
Yeah,
something.
there were,
all
well,
that
emergencies. There were
Just
two emergencies and a fire during
Yeah,
the whole time.
during the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, of course, we're hearing sirens and going, okay, what do we do now? But no, it had nothing to do with
No,
us.
it didn't. It
Just a
didn't.
small town doing its small
Doing
town
their thing.
stuff. Yeah.
We've heard, too, about, and we're one of them, our small blue dot inside
Yes.
of such a large red one.
Uh-huh.
And we were talking about that the other day with the group. This is probably maybe the first time I've put myself out there to say, this is what I believe in.
Yes.
This is who I am. So I'm in a small town where I have all sorts of friends of all sorts of political beliefs and every kind of belief, and they still love me.
Yes.
And I still love them, and they're allowing me to be me.
Yes.
And that's huge when
Yeah.
you're living in the red districts
Yeah.
and the conservative areas.
And for you, I think even more so than me. I mean, I've lived here for a long time, and then I moved away, and then I came back, and I still run into people, and they say, well, how long have you been back?
Yeah.
Oh, almost 10 years now. But I keep myself pretty isolated. But you've lived here forever.
Yeah.
You and Tim have been such a big part of so many different committees and boards, and the job he had, the job you had. So you're known.
Yeah.
Not so much me. So, yeah, you are putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
But it's important that you do that.
Yeah.
For anybody who's thinking, oh, I don't know, just do it. Is it what you truly believe?
Yes.
Then fight for it.
Fight for it.
And, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but, yeah, and I think, too, that there are more and more people, MAGA-type people, who are coming to realize
Yes.
that he's not such a good guy to support. And just recently, we're a corn state, we're a cattle state, and he just came out with that. Let's get some Argentinian beef in here.
Yeah.
It might cost you less because of whatever. Hello, we've got...
Yeah.
Look out the window. You can see cows everywhere. We've got the beef, everything we need. Support the farmers.
Farmers and ranchers. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know what Trump's fetish is with Argentina.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe there's not a golf course. He doesn't have one of his golf
Oh,
courses.
That could be.
That's my thought. I'm
Yeah.
not kidding you, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, all of a sudden let's bring beef in and lower the
Yeah.
prices. No.
And is that-
do the things you
Yeah.
need to do in the United States to bring the prices down.
I know. There's something about that guy who has it in for us.
He
as a
does, doesn't he?
country.
Let's see if I can really. Well,
Let's see.
he does.
Yeah. Let's see how much I can destroy
Mm-hmm.
before somebody actually stands up to me. And that's still part of it that I don't understand. Okay.
We
let's-
just gotta keep at it.
I know it. Now, I have been reading that there's another one planned. Do you know anything about that?
When I got on with No Kings, because they did a wrap-up call on I think, Tuesday night, so just a couple of days after, they did not mention that at that time.
Okay.
But they did mention so many more things that we need to do. We definitely need to stay on our elected officials.
Yes.
And again, here, folks, we are in a Republican state.
my
Let me tell you
God.
what. But one of the concerns they had, it only takes, I believe it's 7 Democrats will get us up and running and stop the shutdown. And of course, Democrats are asking for the continuation of health care.
Yes.
Affordable Health Care Act. That's all they're asking for right
And
now.
not to illegal immigrants.
No.
They keep touting that, and people keep telling them it's never been offered to them.
Ever. But they pay in. Those who are working pay
True.
in for all of it.
True. Yeah.
And the other piece, too, and you and I aren't good on spouting numbers off the top of our head. However, if somebody would take the time and look, the number of uninsured Americans that go into an ER are far greater than the number of illegal immigrants going into an ER.
Oh.
But this is what Trump and his cronies do, and that is to raise hatred.
Oh, yes.
Raise a fear, find somebody to blame it on. And right now what he has done is to make sure that we're all so sure it's somebody else's fault.
Oh, yes.
And we're going to blame them. Let's get rid of them. Let's get them out of this country. And at the same time, people better start looking at, in our beef packing plants,
Yes.
it is not a fun job. It is a hard
ick.
working, filthy job. And it's not Americans that are working those jobs.
That's right.
So be realistic about this whole thing.
Who's going to do all this
Yeah,
stuff?
it's not. So it's all about, and it's also chaos. Trump is very good at chaos.
Where are the damn Epstein files?
Yeah, exactly.
How much more does he have to destroy? What else does he have to wreak? What's in those things that must be so powerful?
Yeah.
That
he's torn
doing
down
so much.
part of
The White House. Yeah.
to get a gosh darn ballroom, of which, that's another one, folks. I know we can go on and on.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you're listening, and I hope you're on the edge or you're very conservative, but he's paying $300 million for this ballroom.
He isn't.
He isn't.
Yeah,
Excuse
you know
me.
what
Paying $300 million for this ballroom, and yet we're about, I know that my prescription insurance has doubled.
Oh my God.
I haven't gone in to see if there's someplace cheaper. I have not looked at my health care, at my supplement premiums. I haven't looked at that one yet. It's come. I'm afraid to open it.
Yeah.
But the problem is not Medicare and Medicaid and undocumented workers. The problem is those who don't pay taxes.
Yes.
It is those billionaires that don't feel it their responsibility to pay. If they had to pay 30% income tax like I do, 33, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Right.
And, the other thing Trump did, he took $900 million to pimp out his airplane that came from Qatar.
Yes.
$900 million. He took that money
that's right.
from the restructuring of the missile silos that are throughout the United States, especially us in the middle of the United States. Those silos are deteriorating. They've been there since Cold War.
Yeah.
Those are deteriorating. That money was set aside to start restructuring that so that those missiles inside were not going to leak into the groundwaters.
Right.
That money is gone. You got to look this stuff up, folks. It's there.
Yeah.
And I'm talking 2 items that I've researched when there's 3,000 items that he's screwed with.
That like you said, the money is there, and
Did you ever think the Supreme Court would be?
Oh God!
I thought the Supreme Court had. I thought they had laws and morals and precedents.
That above all, they're protecting the Constitution.
Yeah.
They're all supposed to, I don't know. But everything, so many of the things he's done have been completely illegal. And they've made rulings that make it even easier for him to do these things.
Yes.
No, it's just all fallen to pieces. And
it's tough. And that's why we're saying this has only begun. It's only begun.
Yes.
But, God, you want to feel good, get online and look up a few videos. Look up a few pictures from the No Kings
Yes.
2.0 rally. It does your heart good.
It really does.
And we aren't paid. So all
We
you
are
folks
not.
that think we're paid.
No.
You had asked about, there was a guy that came to the Alliance one
Yeah,
who
and
was,
I didn't interact with him at all. I
yeah,
didn't
very
even know he was
anti
there.
everything. And again, with one person went ahead and approached him and started talking and just turned the question back around.
Yes.
That's what they did. Just kept turning the question back around.
Uh-huh.
He insinuated that we were all getting paid. And they actually said to him, now you're here, so if we're going to get paid, then you're going to get paid. So I guess that's a good thing. Just putting it back on him in a gentle way.
Yes.
And then somebody else approached too from our group and started talking to him. And then started talking about asking if he had signed a petition that's going around because there's an independents don't get on the primary ballot if you
Right.
run as an independent.
Yeah.
And so there's a petition in Nebraska to put Don Osborne,
Yes.
onto
Not the coach.
not the coach, no, it's Don, onto, or is it Dan?
Dan? Dan. I
Dan
think
Osborne, onto the primary ballot. Takes so many signatures and everything else. And so there's someone here in town that's going around to get everybody to sign that one. And so he asked this man if he had signed it and went ahead to explain
Yeah.
all about why independents don't get onto the ballot. And so anyway, I think he was diffused, but he did get onto Facebook and start doing his tirades. But why are they so afraid
I know.
of us?
That's what I said earlier.
I just
Why are
don't-
they afraid? Why are they scared?
Why are they mad at us?
Yes.
I'm not hurting them.
No. And I've got to see, personally, I am mad at the situation. I'm afraid of what's going to happen. All of those emotions, I'm feeling those towards the situation. I can't even say that I do blame those who voted for him because that's why we're in this situation that we are. But I'm not going to go out and...
But you have to give them grace.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of them that are starting to turn
Right.
away from
Yes.
Donald Trump and what's happening there. And they are starting to turn away. Join us.
Yes.
I'll take you all in.
Yeah.
Come to our side.
And that's the other thing that I keep thinking is, if I want my rights to express my opinions, I've got to give other people their rights
you're
too.
Right. Uh-huh.
And that's the thing that it makes me so mad. Sometimes I wish that somebody would approach me like that. And I would say, isn't it wonderful that you have those opinions, I have mine, and in this country, we're both allowed that.
Yes.
Can we just remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
No, very well put.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Very
Thank
well
you.
put.
Thank
and I
you.
know, both you and I see it with you, you get so frustrated.
Yes.
Because there's so much to say. There's so much wrong with all of it. And sometimes it's really hard to articulate our thoughts.
Yes.
But they're there. We talked too about when we do the rally, it helps to ease the frustration that's inside of us and that pressure that's in us by going to a rally. It doesn't last forever. As the days go by, I'm getting back into that
I
whole
am
thing
too.
of reading any article, and I just get so mad.
Sometimes I throw my phone not across the room, but it's enough already. Turn the darn thing
You
off
have to. Mm-hmm.
and walk away from it.
You do have to. You have
Oh.
to. You've said that about the going past a bad accident. You don't want to
Yes.
look, but you can't take your eyes off of
right,
it.
Right. And so much of, yes, that's truly what's happening.
Oh, one sign that I saw too. It's so bad, even the introverts are here.
Yes, I saw that one. This one? Idolizing billionaires is like thinking the stripper really likes you. And I wanted to change that out. Supporting Trump is like thinking the stripper really likes you. He could care less, people.
Yeah,
He
he'll
doesn't
throw you
care
under the
about-
bus just
That's
as quick as he
right.
can,
That's right.
which he keeps showing time and time again.
Yep.
Yeah, the signs, and I didn't. Have you got more signs? I love the signs.
Yes. Let's see. The devil wears bronzer. I said, Alexa, list Trump's lies. She hasn't shut the fuck up for 3 days. This one was on a dog. They had the little
Yes.
signs on the dogs. I can poop a better government. For the Epsteinth time, no kings. And this one, I've heard different parts of this. Super callous, fragile, racist, sexist, not my POTUS.
Yeah.
I've seen different ones on that one.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
yeah, this last one I'm going to save for my wrap-up.
For your wrap up.
Yeah.
Because we did see one of a dog, and he had a sign on him that said, "Gnome, keep your hands off me," or something like that.
Yeah.
Those kind of things.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I saw a comic today, and it's Noam is there like a caricature of her. And she's got on her flak jacket and her cowboy boots and carrying the big rifle. And she's saying something, and there's a picture of the Portland people next. And she's saying something about how ridiculous it is that these people are all dressed up. Yeah, the hypocrisy.
Okay, let's talk about the fact of the video that Trump posted on the AI video on his social media. If people haven't seen it, I'm not sure you want to go find it. However, it is him, a character or whatever of him, with a crown on, getting into an airplane.
A jet fighter.
A jet fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not just a plain old
going
airplane.
over New York City and poop spilling out of this jet fighter onto the people.
Yes, who are protesting. Yes. And for me, that is probably the most true thing he has ever posted. The metaphor of how he feels,
treated us,
how he feels about this country, was in that video. And of course, they're all laughing it off. Oh, he has such a funny sense of humor and blah, blah, blah. And the thing is, he didn't create that.
No, somebody did it for him.
Somebody did it for him. And I'm wondering if everybody's not doing for him anyway, that he's the true puppet in all of this. It's flipped.
Yeah. Because
his mental and physical health, they won't even address it as something that needs to be looked at. So yeah, they can use him for their little puppet and say the stupid things he does. And
so what would have happened if President Obama had posted that same video?
Oh, I know it.
They would have been breaking down the doors, breaking windows,
kind of like January 6th.
To get in and physically pull him out of the White House.
I know.
That's what they would have done.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's okay for them. And I hate the them and us, but I'm
using
using it anyway.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not ever okay, especially your president. That should be the person that's above all of this.
Yes.
And think about this, everybody. A president who's going to be saying, we got to work together. Oops. If we're gonna make this work, we got to be together. And he's never once done anything to try to bring us together.
Everything to split us all apart.
Yeah. And we can live together unless somebody like him is trying to drive that wedge. Not even trying to drive that wedge. He is. He has that wedge way down in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I tell you, I saw this on New York Times. The Democratic Party's main constituency is made up of Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals.
7 million of us.
7 million of us are violent criminals.
So violent. Yeah.
And they all did it. Johnson did it. They were all throwing that crap out there on how we hate America, we're anti-America, blah, 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 blah. It was the most American thing I've done in a heck of a long time was be in this rally.
And I love the people who were posting January 6th pictures right next to No King's Rally.
Yes.
Which one of these is violent and anti-American? Can we think about this? Because I had heard, too, that when Johnson and Leavitt started saying all of that stuff, the number of people signing up for the rally almost doubled.
Wow.
Now, again, I didn't fact check it, but it makes sense.
It'll increase. Bottom line.
Yeah.
It increased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before that, she was saying that the whole No Kings thing was just a bunch of baby boomers.
Oh.
It was just a bunch of old people who didn't like what was going on.
And you know what is interesting? Guess what, Carolyn? What difference does it matter if we're all baby boomers and we don't like what's going on?
Exactly. We still don't.
We are human.
That's right.
We are part
of this country.
of the United States.
Yeah, yeah.
So what difference does it matter to you that we're part of, that we're acting, that we're out there actively showing what we believe in? It just...
And another thing, I always...
You should see our faces.
I
We're
know,
both
just,
going...
arr, arr. Something I want to ask her, I want to ask all of them. Do you truly believe the shit that is coming out of your mouth?
I know.
Do you truly believe that the American people believe what you're saying?
Yeah.
How delusional can you be?
We're Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals.
Yes.
How can you believe that?
I know it.
How can you believe it?
I just look at your neighbors. Some of them were there. Is that who they are? And the whole Antifa thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm Antifa. We fought a war about it. World War II was against Hitler, who was very much a fascist.
Yeah.
We were anti-fascist. So, and I love those signs, too.
Oh, yeah.
The women, I'm Antifa. I'm Uncle Antifa. I'm Grandma Tifa, or whatever.
And probably the person I saw stop the most of people taking pictures when we were at the rally was a woman who had a picture of her father in his military garb.
Oh.
And she said, my father was anti-fascist.
Yes.
So when they say that, they're also saying that any military personnel who's fought to keep our freedom were bad.
Yeah.
It just amazes me how they scream
one thing.
Yeah. And are doing the opposite. I don't get it.
And that it's okay for that group of people, but not for this group of people.
Yeah. And I do try to always think it through in the fact of, okay, what am I saying? Is it okay to say what I'm saying? Yeah, it is okay to say what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking out both sides of my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about, this is a little bit long, but New York Times had written this. In the 4 months since the last No Kings protest, President Trump has gone even further down the road of claiming plenary, unqualified authority over the executive branch. He has continued to claim the right to fire anyone he pleases, to cancel or spend federal funds outside congressional appropriations, to launch lethal strikes against foreign civilians without explicit authorization from Congress or evidence of imminent threat to Americans. Maybe that was my takeaway.
Yeah.
He just continues.
I know.
He doesn't even slow down.
Who's going to stop it? And I keep seeing these different posts and blah, blah, blah. Oh, yes, it was found that this was illegal that he did. Yeah, so what are you going to do about it? Yeah.
That's we just got to keep going. We've got to change House and Congress. We've got to switch that.
Definitely that.
It's scary because we're in the 10th month, not quite the 10th month of his, 10 months ago, he was sworn in.
Yeah, January. Oh.
10 months.
Yeah.
And he's done all this.
All in such a short amount
And
of
I think the destruction on the White House is how do I say this? A testament to what he's doing to the U.S.
I think so, too.
Bulldozing it, turning it into scraps and rubble and trash.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
And then just wagging his butt saying, I can do whatever I want to.
Yeah. And then posting videos that he can shit on all of us.
Yeah.
And it's cute.
He's got such a great sense of humor.
Ooh. Okay, we started off on my mind. I thought, this is going to be really positive, and then we went down the whole. But
I know.
Bottom
really
line
did.
is, it's not. We're just getting going, folks.
Yes.
Please get online. Look for indivisible.org, nokings.org, 5051. There are a lot of nonprofit organizations out there, even though he is working right now to try to take away their nonprofit status on all of these organizations. Amazing, isn't it? Indivisible.org has a weekly chat that you can sign on to. It's Thursdays for us. It's in the afternoon. It's 3 p.m. Eastern times. If you want to hear more, get onto a place that's reliable. Hear what's happening. When I did the call-in program, I didn't save that. They had somebody from ACLU, I can't remember what one organization was called, but different people from different organizations talking about what they're doing. There's little things you can do. There's big things you can do. Bottom line, get online, get signed up, and be ready for whatever the next shout out is that we're going to do.
Yes.
Because we need everybody.
That's right. That's right. Don't become discouraged because it's so easy. And I'll get to feeling that way, but then I'll think, Sue, what if everybody gives up? What is that going to look like for our grandchildren, for our great-grandchildren? So, yeah, do it for them. Do it. Some of us are pretty old. We're doing it for ourselves, yes, but we've still got loved ones who are living in this country.
Exactly.
And will for a very long time. What kind of world do you want for them?
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to bring me to my
takeaway.
I'm
ready.
The power of the people is greater than the people in power.
Oh, wow.
I really like that one.
I do too.
The power of the people is greater than the people in power. That's us. Oh, and just for fun, do you remember Schoolhouse Rock?
Yes.
Yes. So there were some of those that were playing that they put to music for the videos from No Kings. But Schoolhouse Rock, and this was back in the 70s?
75. One of them was in 1975. So,
yeah.
Early, mid.
But they would show them on Saturday mornings during Saturday cartoons for kids. And there was one on numbers. There was one on everything about grammar and reading. And there's one on science, I know. And there's a whole series on American history. And it talks about all of these things at such an easy level that we can all understand it. And yet there's songs that we remember. Because the one that and here I go trying to sing again.
Oh, good, I love it.
But it was about the preamble to the Constitution. And it was, we the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, something about tranquility. There's a whole thing. And I remember, too, when I was in the 8th grade, and my class reunion was a few weeks ago, but Mr. Boggs was one of the social studies teachers.
Oh, okay.
And he had us memorize different things. And that was one that we had to memorize, was the preamble to the Constitution. And we had to have every single word because I missed like one. I said whatever. But anyway, so those things stick in your mind. They've got one on the whole thing called No Kings. What was the reason for the Revolutionary War? There's one on a bill.
I love that one.
I'm just a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. But, so go back and just watch some of those, just for fun, but refresh your mind about who we are and what we're all about.
Absolutely.
So,
School of Rock.
And let us take this opportunity, too, to welcome a new member to our team. Now, we already had Tim. Tim is our assistant producer.
Associate producer.
Ooh,
I like that. Okay.
I like that one
Thank
better.
you, Tim.
Yes, thank you, Tim. So he's the one that, like when we were doing Was I Even There, those things. He was putting all that together. And also, Tim listens to the podcast as he's walking, and he'll come back, and sometimes he'll have some suggestions.
Yes.
Sue, your mic is too loud. And I think Shelley had said that, too. Just different things. So that's where he is. And we want to welcome, we're so happy about this, our sister Shelley.
Yes.
And you may have heard her on a couple podcasts last summer. She has come on as our media/marketing director.
Yes.
And that's actually what her education is media marketing. And she worked for advertising companies for a long time. But anyway, so she's the one, I don't know if you've seen it, for the past 2 weeks, she puts like a little teaser with a picture or something about what this next week is going to be about.
And she's also going to be the one that helps us to add links so that you can get to nokings.org or indivisible.org. So she's helping us with that as well. And I do want to say that Tim, Shelley, you and I get paid the same amount for doing this as we did for being in the rallies.
Excellent point. Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Oh, gosh, everybody, thank you for letting us rant this week. Sometimes we just really need it. Yeah. That's all. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so keep listening to us. We love it. We always upload to Podbean every Friday afternoon, someplace between 1 and 3 our time. Depends on when I get it edited and ready to go. Any place that you listen to podcast, just go ahead and type in Unavoidable Adventures in Aging, and we will come up. We always remind you to subscribe, follow, share, and now we need to add, and we'll go into it more as we go along because we are learning. Every week we learn something, but please leave us a review or a comment.
Yes.
We love that. It helps us. It helps others to find us. So we greatly appreciate it. If you want to get in touch with us, go to unavoidableaging@gmail.com.
Yes. And something going with that is one of our upcoming episodes is holiday headaches.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for remembering that.
So we would like you to, if you have any stories from holidays, the burnt turkey or
the frozen turkey
or
still at noon.
Or cooking the turkey with the giblets still inside. That was my first Thanksgiving. The first time that everybody came to my house. Yep, they were there. Yeah, if you have any holiday stories or holiday headaches, and that would go on to our
It's
email.
easiest for us if you can. Unavoidableaging@gmail.com.
Okay.
You can also add them other places as well, like in the comments, whether it be Facebook or one of our podcast apps.
Podbean, you could put some of those things on there. So
We were talking with Shelley, and the one thing for us anyway, I like using the email because it will spell check.
Oh.
So not that we worry about your spelling, but
Yeah.
unavoidableaging@gmail.com.
Yes.
Any holiday too.
Yes.
I don't care what holiday it was.
It doesn't have to be just Thanksgiving or Christmas.
No.
Because there are other holidays that you can really mess up. All right. So thank you so much for joining us today. And like Shan said, you just need to vent this stuff every once in a while. And if you want to vent some of that to us, let us know.
Absolutely.
So until then, enjoy life, laugh at yourself, embrace that power you have as you age. There is power in aging. And remember, you're not knucking futz, you're just aging.
There we go.
Trump, on the other hand, is just knucking futz all the time. Okay.
And not a fun one.
It is administration. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.